of emitting a toxic gas that caused their cancer. The lawsuit alleges people living near the company have an increased cancer risk. In fact, 200 times that of an average Pennsylvanian.
Action News investigative reporter Chad Pradelli sits down with one of the plaintiffs and has some critical questions for state and federal agencies.
According to its own studies in 2016, the Environmental Protection Agency knew ethylene oxide, or ETO, was much more dangerous and cancer-causing than previously thought. Yet 5 years later, there are still no new emission standards.
It gets to me. This isn't how I pictured my life would be. I cry every day.
Chris Glass is dying. He was diagnosed with leukemia in 2018, a blood cancer he believes developed after working for 8 years at B. Braun. It was a devastating diagnosis for the then new father and husband.
And just the thought of her having to grow up without a daddy, it gets to me.
We have close to 100 citizens of the area right around the B. Braun plant who have developed cancer.
Attorney Shannon Spector represents 35 plaintiffs suing the Allentown facility, which uses ETO to sterilize medical equipment. ETO is an odorless gas, and in 2016, the EPA found it was 30 times more carcinogenic than thought and increased the risk of both lymphoid and breast cancers.
If I knew when I was working there that I was being exposed, I would never have worked there.
B. Braun declined a request for a non-camera interview, but released a statement that reads in part, "Our operations are safe and in compliance with state and federal regulations. The lawsuits have no merit, and we will vigorously defend against them." In addition, the company says in 2020, it installed filters it claims reduces ETO emissions by 99%.
It's something they could have done earlier. They should have done it earlier.
Our investigation found in 2020, the Environmental Protection Agency issued a management alert calling for prompt action. The report says people living near 16 high-priority facilities need to be notified and educated of their increased risk due to ETO emissions. One of those facilities was B. Braun in Allentown. We pressed the EPA and the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection repeatedly to show proof they did that, and neither has done so.
EPA needs to act more urgently.
Jenna Reed is with the Union of Concerned Scientists, which is an advocacy that tracks toxic emissions. She says the EPA needs to force companies like B. Braun to conduct fence line monitoring. Simply put, capture emission levels at the edge of their facilities, not at the stack level. And the testing needs to be independent.
They can do more of an analysis of the actual health effects and understand the cancer risks.
Chris Glass says he's out of options for treatment. The 34-year-old knows the end is likely near. He wants B. Braun held accountable.
I had dreams of watching my daughter grow up and graduate and walk her down the aisle, and I don't get to do that.
Both the EPA and the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection declined a request for a non-camera interview. The EPA says new emission standards are expected in 2023. I'm Action News investigative reporter Chad Pradelli, Channel 6 Action News.